How do I rebel in this life? Look at this fucking hair. Do you guys ever judge people based off the water they drink? I do. It's really bad, I know. It's stupid. I drink Walmart water. Yet, I'll judge people who drink Dasani. That makes no fucking sense. Random, I know. So I remember one time my Aquarius best friend from high school, I lost her. I think this was back in like 2006 when the iPod player, you know, I don't know, I'm definitely not calling it right. The thing where you would plug it in your room and then you'd plug in your iPod, right? That's what it's called, the iPod. Yeah. And it'd play music or whatever else. Yeah, music. Anyway, so I believe she had one of those. And I could be botching up the story because this was 2006. And somehow I lost it. I don't know. This was 2006. This was like, I know this sounds really bad or really weird, but like, I was a really big partier back then. And I lost things a lot. And not proud, but whatever. So anyway, so I lost her iPod player. This hair is just really not listening. I mean, it never does, but oof. So anyway, so I lost it, and she had to go on this trip to visit her sister. I think it was in Sacramento, something like that. And she came into my house. She didn't knock, nothing. But that was our relationship back then. And I remember just being in my room, and I was like, hey, what's up? She came in, didn't say two fucking words to me. She starts unplugging my iPod player because I guess I bought one or something like that. And I was like, whoa, like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm going on a road trip and I need to listen to my music from my iPod. And I was like, okay, what does that have to do with my iPod player? And she acted so surprised. You know, she was like, well, you lost mine and I need one, so I'm going to borrow yours. But in my mind, I'm thinking, like, we didn't have a conversation about this. Like, you didn't ask to borrow mine. So I thought this was, like, crazy that she was just, like, barging on in, thinking, like, it would be okay. Like, what the fuck? Like, type of self-entitled, you know, bitch type of move is this in my mind? And so I turned around and I said, no. Because I was just so outraged just of the self-entitlement. The way she went about it is what really pissed me off. I was like, no. And she looked at me and was like, what do you mean no? Like she was so confused and outraged. And I was like, no, you don't get to just come in here. You don't get to just come into my house, not knock. First off, that was like our relationship back then, but I just threw that in there for effect. So I was like, you don't get to come into my house and not knock and then just take my iPod player because I lost yours. Like, I apologize to you. And she's like, you apologize? She's like, but you lost my iPod player. Now I don't have music and I'm going not upstate, you know, to Sacramento. Well, yeah, upstate. I'm going to Sacramento. And I was like, okay. And she was fucking pissed. I remember to this day how, like, she stopped unplugging the iPod player, and the look, the judgmental fucking look she gave me was just like, you know, it was just like over the top. And like, I'll never forget that. I don't know, like, and like, I knew she had a point, but it was just the way she went about it. It was like, if you had just like spoken to me, I would have, of course, given it to you. But just the fact that you thought, you know, and I'm not like, yeah, I guess it's, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I wasn't right for losing her iPod player. But like, you're also not, two wrongs don't make a right. I don't know. I'll never forget that Aquarius moment. I thought it was an Aquarius thing because it's like, you guys have these Aquarius moments where it's like, I don't know. I just feel like you guys think you're so right. And it's like, it's just a fixed sign moment. You're so fucking stubborn sometimes, and there's no way of changing your mind. And that was that. Yeah, that was that. It annoys me how fucking stubborn you guys are. Like, and how right you think you guys can be sometimes. But you guys are literally my, low-key, my only favorite fixed sign. I don't know. I just vibe with you guys. I always do. Somehow we just click. I don't know. I think it's your guys' like genius that I really like. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just different, and you know it. You know, like, you guys know it, and I like it. But I don't like how you guys like are so loner, because I'm a loner, but you guys are loner, and I don't like that. Because then, like, you guys make these shitty excuses as to why it's okay for you guys to be a loner and disappear and do your own like fucking thing for a million years. And like, I hate that, because it's like, where'd you guys go? And you're just like, sometimes you guys got an attitude about it, and I don't like that, because it's like, I missed you. Oh shit. Okay, so before I channel for you guys, like, what are you guys going to be feeling based off the cosmos? So 2 things. Mercury is going to be in retrograde May 10th. So what does this mean for you guys? Well, honestly, this is more just like what we're all going to be feeling. I shouldn't have said it like that. Mercury retrograde, you're basically going to be feeling like you're super drunk. Whoa. No, you're going to be feeling like you're super sober, and really you're drunk is what I meant to say. I'm sober. Oh my God, I can't talk. Yikes. So basically, Mercury retrograde is happening May 10th through June 3rd. These are the things that, this is the time frame when you shouldn't be signing legal contracts. You shouldn't be starting any like new endeavors. You shouldn't be starting any new projects. Like, if you guys are already in the works of these things, like, just hold off. Like, make fucking excuses. Nobody has to know. Like, if you're supposed to sign a contract on Monday, just be like, oh, I'm sick and I'll be feeling better 3 weeks from now. Whatever. Like, avoid, diverge. I'm telling you guys, like, don't do it. Because it's like, or, okay, so in my personal opinion, Mercury retrograde is like a test from the universe, where it's just like time to slow it down. Don't speed it up. Don't do things based off of instinct, because this is not that, but it's going to feel like that. Even if you feel like this is the time to act on doing things that you've been thinking about doing for a while, even before Mercury retrograde, now is not the time. But the universe is like, now is the time to throw them the test. Let's see if they're ready. Like, that's how I look at it. And I really, really do believe that that's what this is. Fuck this hair, dude. Oh my God. Ugh. Anyway, so Mercury retrograde. My personal advice to you guys would be to slow it down. You guys are gonna do whatever the fuck you want anyway. So, but whatever. I'll try. I'll try my hardest with you guys. I have faith in you guys. I would say, you know, Mercury rules the mind. It rules your thoughts. It rules communication. You guys are probably going to start seeing glitches with your phone. You guys are going to see things like, you know, that stupid, or maybe I'm thinking of a different time frame, when the circle, it's spinning, like it's thinking, your phone is thinking. It's because you're out of service or something like that. You're in a location where Wi-Fi isn't working. It's going to be like that, except things like that are going to happen within your home where the Wi-Fi is working. And it's like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm telling you guys, I feel like this stuff sounds batshit crazy to me. I think because I have a stellium in Capricorn. So to me, I'm like, I need somebody to prove this shit to me, because this is a little too wild. This is a little too far-fetched. But like, I'm already seeing this stuff, and that's because I feel like I feel the energy of like these types of things happen almost like a week or a week and a half. It really depends, I guess, on my personal natal chart. But Anyway, like my phone calls, like a few of them were already like not outgoing. Like I was home and I was trying to make a few calls, and it's like I restarted the phone and everything. And there was a few specific contacts I was trying to call, and I'm like, that's insane. Or like the phone, the internet, the service wasn't working. I'm like, and then I kept trying to type and the keyboard was slowing down. And then there was a point in time where I was writing something out, and I was trying to write observing, and I froze. I was like, observe, is it S-E or S-I? Guys, I know how to spell observing. This is what I mean. This is Mercury retrograde. So you basically, once it's done, and let's say you guys decide not to listen, just do your own thing, or you, not even that you're not intentionally listening. Let's say you guys just forget about this, or you just, things happen, because this is how the tests from the universe, or tests work from the universe during this time, is like things will happen in the moment randomly, and you're going to act or want to act on impulse. That's when this shit happens. It's like you may do or say something that after June 3rd, you'll think about and reflect on, be like, oh, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Okay, so just keep that in mind. On the same day, ironically enough, Jupiter enters Aries. This is the time to start planting seeds for the things you want to manifest, the things you guys want to grow. Also, disclaimer, I keep forgetting to say this. If you guys don't want to start a family, be careful there in that department, depending on where Jupiter is in your guys' natal chart, depending on where it's going to be transiting. Specifically in your natal chart, if you're unsure, go to astro.com and check out your natal chart with transits to see where Jupiter will be, and then Google that description to see if like the possibility of planting seeds within a family is going to be your guys' thing, because it's kind of looking that way. So planting seeds could be physically, you know what I mean? Okay, never mind. Let's stop. So anyway, this is the time where, you know, Jupiter rules the energy of expanding one's luck. And then Aries is all about that energy of the magician, the manifester. So it's like this is that time where things will start happening. You're going to see inventions, and this is like your guys' thing, right? You guys are ruled by Uranus. You guys are that genius, that sudden spark of creation. So I feel like this is really like your guys' thing. So if anybody is out there thinking, especially since COVID happened, you know, like when are things gonna get back to normal? When are things, it's not. It's like not. I was watching this astrology video, and this guy was saying like your best bet is to start putting money into things that are different, you know, like things that are innovative, things that are just different. Because if you look at where the world is going, it's like it's not going back the same. You know, that's not to say that if you guys are traditional types of people, because, you know, I think of Aquariuses as a combo deal. You guys are ruled by Saturn and Uranus. I would say more so Uranus, you know, but still Saturn's there. It's very much present for you guys, which means that's, you know, the strict dad that wants to teach you guys hard lessons. So it's like there's tradition there, yet at the same time you guys are the rebellious child, ironically enough. So that's not to say that tradition isn't gonna, you know, still be here in our society. It's just like it's never gonna go back to normal. You're better off betting on new things, innovative things. So Jupiter's entering Aries. This is gonna last, I think, a year and a half, or something, maybe longer. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. What else? Venus is gonna be in Aries. I fucking love this because this is my shit. I have Venus in Aries. But how is this gonna affect you guys? Because Venus being in Aries is a fire sign. You guys are an air sign. Nonetheless, a fixed air sign. I have to throw that in there because that's huge. So Aries is ruled by Mars. Okay, this is all about how you get around in this world. How do you move around? Mars was the original ruler of Pluto. This is all about transformation, death, rebirth. Later on, Pluto becomes the ruler of Scorpio. Did I say that right? I keep botching up my words, although I always do. So let me just say that again, just in case I didn't say it right. Mars was the original ruler of Scorpio. Later on, Pluto becomes the ruler of Scorpio. So with that being said, Venus being in Aries, how is the... I'm going to ignore that. How is this going to affect you guys? You know, and again, apply common sense here. Everybody has their own natal chart. Just because you guys are an air sign doesn't mean your Venus is in an air sign. It could very well, you guys could have Venus in Aries, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to go off of, you know, assuming you guys have, I'm just going to go off of you guys having that overall air energy. So how is Venus in Aries going to affect you guys? You guys are going to feel indulgent. You guys are going to feel impulsive. You guys are going to feel somewhat hot girl summer-ish. Another thing the astrologer said, which I loved because it's true. I resent it, but it's true. Because Mars rules Aries. Mars is not hot girl summer-ish. It's just not, because you have Venus and then you have Mars. Venus, that's hot. That's you know, that's hot girl summerish. You know, Venus gathers things. She gathers things. Mars, you know, moves around. What do we got to do to get it done? You know? So when this is in Aries, the energy is, ooh, I like this. I'm going to take this. Okay. Why can't I have it? Okay, that's nice. I'm going to take it because I like it. It's pretty. Okay, if you want money, the money's right there. Okay, I'm leaving. Pretty much overall energy. You know, don't take me literally at that. I'm just trying to say, like, it's a very give me type of energy. I like what I see. And that's also Venus, right? Aesthetics, money, indulgent, love, money, blah, blah, blah. So when this is in Aries, this is like, I know what the fuck I want and I'm gonna fucking get it. Move out of my fucking way, you know? So how is this gonna affect Aquariuses? Well, you guys are gonna feel that. So I feel like, just going off of intuition before I start channeling, I'm gonna say, how does nobody like Venus in Aries? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I think for people who aren't used to this energy, it could affect them with being... So another side effect would be independence. This is your guys' thing, right? I think you guys may feel the energy of wanting to be maybe too independent. You know, you guys may feel that part. You guys very well may feel that the need to attack, just because it's like, this isn't home for you guys here. You guys aren't a fire sign. This isn't made for you guys. Again, apply common sense. If you guys are actually Venus in Aries in your natal chart, then yeah, this is home. This is just overall energy. You guys are definitely going to be feeling indulgent. You guys are going to be feeling impulsive. And then Pisces is going to be in Mars. Okay, so again, Mars rules Aries. However, Pisces is going to be in Mars. And this is no disrespect to my Pisces signs, and this is no disrespect to anyone who's an Aquarius who actually has a water sign within Mars or Pisces in Mars. But to see a water sign in Mars, it's like, it just doesn't belong here. It just doesn't. Again, apply common sense. Depends on your own natal chart. However, you're talking about Mars, which is technically the ruler, the god of war. It's one of many things. It's just one thing, not really. But it's like, it's an action. It's how you move around. It's It's an assertive energy. It's like the leader. Like if you have to go to war, Mars is the planet to do it. Mars is literally the leader of the fucking pact. And, you know, Mars is like, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. You know, that's the energy. Now you're throwing Pisces in the mix. So Pisces, original ruler being Jupiter, expansion of luck. And then it later turns into Neptune, which is what's real, what's not, being intuitive, possibly being psychic, and many other things, of course. Keeping it short and simple. You're throwing this into war? And again, it's not just war. Mars is, again, how you walk around, how you move around. How do you get shit done? How do you take care of what you feel like you need to do? But that's just it. Do you need to do what it is you feel you need to do? This is what this energy is. My Aries is coming through because it's just like, I'm at home here. I'm like, you know, I could just picture Pisces coming into a Mars therapist's office. Like I'm going to do it. I feel like I got to do something because Pisces people are feeling Mars energy. Mars is like, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Are we doing it? And they're just like, what do you want me to do? Just tell me what you need me to do. And, you know, Mars is like, who the fuck sent this guy? You know, like that's the overall energy. So how is it going to be affecting you guys, in my opinion, going off of intuition? That's just it. When I think of Aquarius people, I think you guys are intuitive as fuck, just based off of like the Aquarius people I've known. You know, it's not like every I think I only know one Aquarius with gifts, at least that I'm actively aware of. I feel like you're going to feel intuitive in regards to action. Like, should you make a left at the light or should you make a right because your navigation stopped working? I think I'm going to make a left. And it turns out it's the right thing to do. Like, I feel like you guys are just going to know what to do. This is what I think. Again, Mars rules Aries, its original ruler. It originally ruled Scorpio. I somehow feel like it's not at home for you guys, but it's not too far off. I feel like you guys are going to be fine. I feel like your intuition will guide you. I feel like if you guys feel like you got to do something, you guys aren't going to feel the Pisces and Mars where, like, if you look at the Pisces and Mars video, I'm basically saying like you guys are going to feel like you got to do something. But like, what do you do? But you're going to do it. But you're just like, well, let's just like be safe about it. We're going to do it. You guys aren't going to be feeling like that. You're just going to be like, yeah, let's make a left. Let's do that. I think we can make a left. Like, you're going to be more calmer about it, you know? Yeah, I feel like you guys are fine. I feel like you guys are rebellious. You guys are so much more than just the rebel of the group in astrology, right? I feel like you're the genius too. You're the spark of genius. So it's like you guys are smart. I feel like I hear you guys being like, It's like, okay, all right, settle down. Yeah, I just feel like you'll be fine. I'm trying to think. Okay, so we touched upon Venus, Mars. Oh, backtracking a little bit. Sorry. I feel like I'm off my game today. I definitely am. I'm tired. Sorry. Natal chart readings. I'm going to start offering natal chart readings where I'm going to channel these for you guys. I'm going to update my website around the summertime. It is almost summer. Shit, I just realized that. In my head, I'm thinking July, August. So, personal disclaimer. I'm going to charge probably roughly around $100 because I'm going to channel each house placement, each planet, each asteroid you guys have, each aspect, because I feel like it's so fucking important for you guys to understand your blueprint. You guys should understand your purpose in this life. You guys should understand the life lessons you're currently learning, whatever else wants to come through, because that's how it works, you know, with these, when you're channeling messages. I have no control what comes through. I know it sounds like a psychic cop out, but you know, that's the truth. It is what it is. Also, what I'm currently working on is past life regression without the hypnosis. I feel like this is pretty important, so I want to cross my T's, dot my I's a little more with that. But I do have a video that I'm not like too proud of, but I may just upload it to give you guys visuals so you better understand what I mean by this. But if you understand what past life regression is, it's literally that, what I can offer you guys, but without the hypnosis part. So I'm able to channel visions to you guys, so you guys can see parts of your past lives, because it's really important to understand that, especially if you guys feel like you're lost or lost souls or whatever, to better understand who you are in this life, because that energy is still within you. What else? I'm also able to help you guys awaken to your gifts. If you have any, we all have gifts, but if you're clairaudient, if you guys are able to channel, get visions, feel things, everybody, I can never tell you, oh, this is what you're gonna see, this is what you're gonna hear, because it's always a surprise, to be quite honest with you. Some people hear things, some people see things, some people feel things, but I have it all on video, so yeah, I'm not offering that service yet, but I will soon enough. And yeah, that's all I got for now. And then I'm going to channel what you guys will be expecting in regards to love, in regards to the cosmos, in regards to what I channel, blah, 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 blah. Okay? All right. Okay, guys, so I channeled for you. What can you guys expect in regards to May for love? So the energy I was picking up on was very secretive. I felt like you guys wanted security. You wanted commitment. And all this was in secret. Like, you're not really expressing this. You're not sharing this. I feel like you guys are trying to heal. I feel like you guys are keeping tabs or watching someone. Then I saw the energy I felt was like Pisces energy, kind of like I said, like your intuition is guiding you based off of Pisces being in Mars. So I actually drew what I saw, or at least I should say the best of what I saw, just because I'm not somebody who's able to draw. So I saw this, what looked like an X, but it was like the Pisces symbol. Let me say that again. I saw the Pisces symbol, and then it turned into an X. And then I saw tons of people, and it wasn't like it was dark energy. It's just like, it wasn't good energy. It was more just like keeping busy or doing something, like maybe not healing, maybe not focusing, like doing something other than something maybe you're supposed to be doing, something like that, like something else. And then all of a sudden it turned into the city, tons of buildings. And then out of nowhere, there was this big circle. So this is ultimately what I saw, and I felt like the energy was at a crossroads. Hopefully that came through. Of course. What do you mean? Then all of a sudden, the scene changed to a bridge over water. But there was like, I don't know what these are called, 2 overpasses, I don't know. I should know, but I don't know. But basically, oh, I drew it. Sorry. Again, my drawings aren't good. So hopefully you guys understand. Something like this. So there was water here, and there was 2 of these, okay? So on the side of this was like a road where you could drive. And it's like you were driving on the side of the water and the bridge. And I felt like the vehicle you were driving, it's like it turned into a bus for a moment. And then it went back to, you know, your vehicle. So that was definitely a message, you know, like wisdom. And then this was definitely a huge message. The bridge, the two overpasses or underpasses, whatever those things are called, they turn into eyes of a dragon. So intuitively, I felt the north node, because the head of a dragon is the north node, your destiny, where you're going. And then all of a sudden, the head of the north node, it turns into a school bus, wisdom, Jupiter. So it's like the bridge turned into a head. I know this doesn't, listen, something like this, okay guys, the head of a dragon, something like that, but not really like that, obviously, like I hope not, right? And then all of a sudden it's like the top of the school bus. I don't know how to explain it, like the lights of a school bus, I don't know, but somehow this turns into a school bus. So it was a message. So intuitively I thought back to the buildings and the X, and how there's a bunch of people. Like the X was a road in the city. Remember how I said I felt like the Pisces symbol, and then all of a sudden it's like the Pisces symbol turns into an X, and then the X turns into a bunch of people in the city, kind of like pretty much like over, like it's almost like this. Hold on. let me draw you, hold on. I just drew a shopping bag. I meant to draw a building. Oh, hold on, Rose. I'm doing it again. I'm drawing a fucking shopping bag. I don't remember how to draw buildings anymore. Okay, so I won't. Anyway, it was as if this X, I saw tons of people, and it was like it was like they were filling up roads in the city, like two big roads, like an avenue and a street, and then there was buildings. So I feel like that's the Taurus in the transit north node. So I feel like you guys are avoiding your feelings, is the energy I'm picking up on, Aquarius. Like wanting security, wanting commitment. It's like all in secret, seeing something you want, possibly spying, trying to heal, but it's like it's almost too much and you rather not. And it's like you're feeling that Pisces energy, and the Pisces energy is a lot. It's fucking a lot. It's deep. It's sensitive. It's emotional. It's a lot of reflection. But here's the benefits to it if you actually put in the work. That when the cosmos allow it, right? And when I say allow it, it's kind of like sometimes we feel like there's no free will, right? It's like there will be these moments where if you go with the healing like you're supposed to be doing, and if you put in the hard work of, you know, acknowledging how you feel and why do you feel how you feel, like being your own therapist, so to speak. And that's not to say that like you guys have to share this publicly. You guys can do this in private, but I'm seeing you guys acknowledging this in private and then kind of like not doing it because maybe it's too much. Because it's hard. Like I said, Pisces energy is hard, and this is what's coming through. But the beautiful part about this is that if you put in the hard work that needs to be done, when specific transits happen in the cosmos, you get the gift of being released from this pain, from this confusion, from this darkness, from this whatever this is. And I know that sounds weird. It sounds woo-woo. It's kind of confusing, but it's like you really get to feel better. And it's because the universe picks up on energy, and the universe knows, and so do your spirit guides, that you put in the work. You did what you were supposed to do. You were behaving as such, you know, for your soul's healing, because the reason things like this happen is because Your soul is requiring deep healing. And it's like you guys are avoiding it. And if you guys are just avoiding it, it's like, okay, that's temporary pleasure. Yay, let me keep busy and build so I can get other pleasures. But it's like that other avoiding factor doesn't go anywhere because it's energy at the end of the day. You're just suppressing it and it's going to come out. But if you just do the hard work now and deal with it, you're going to be gifted like a release of that energy. So just something to keep in mind because I'm seeing you guys avoid. So yeah, that's what's coming through. I like the school bus factor. I'm seeing 2 school buses, which I like. So I like the fact that you guys are going after your north node because there's no doubt in my mind that that's what the dragon's head was. The fact that there's 2 eyes coming through for it, it's like you guys are seeing something. The fact that there's buildings in a city, it's like you're building something. And this also makes sense because not only because the Taurus, not only because the north node transit is in Taurus, which is about getting your material prosperity, but you can only get that if you are spiritually fulfilled. You can't just be like, I'm ready for my money. I'm ready for, you know, whatever Taurus-like stuff you like. Not everybody cares for money. You know, they just don't. I like the school bus because it's like there's wisdom. So you guys are able to go after. There's something happening with the North Node in Taurus for you guys. That's what I see. And then I'm also seeing you guys at the same time. I feel like it could be wisdom to leave your Scorpio South Node, right? Because we're seeing the vehicle turn into a school bus while leaving the bridge. Remember? So here's the bridge. Here's the 2 overpasses. Go with it. And all of a sudden, this turns into a dragon, right? And then we see a little bit of a school bus. So there's wisdom, there's North Node energy coming through. But how can you begin to go after your North Node, right? Because the universe goes off of energy. The universe will not allow you to begin any type of journey towards this North Node without you leaving the South Node behind in Scorpio. This is all transits we're talking about, right? So we see a vehicle leaving the road, which also has a school bus. And if you think about the road, it was kind of like a windy road, which I should have said, but I'm realizing it as I'm speaking. So the dragon's tail is another term for South Node. So in order to get to your guys's material world, whether it's physical, like whether it's actual material like money, it doesn't matter. It's just like the Taurus North Node. It's whatever that means to you guys. It's coming through in my vision as being symbolic of a bridge over water. Okay, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So in order to get to your North Node, it doesn't even matter if it's Taurus North Node, Scorpio South Node, you have to be spiritually well, is what they say. You have to be spiritually well. So water is feelings. Water is emotions. I feel like that's what's happening for you guys, or I feel like this is what you guys are trying to focus on at least. I feel like you guys are just trying to focus on the North Node, your destiny in regards to spiritual well-being and material well-being. And maybe just kind of like security and commitment in regards to that type of world, and like putting security and commitment in regards to love on hold for now. And technically speaking, you could do that and get to your North Node and keep it. Because that's the thing about the North Node and South Node. It's like as beautiful as love is, and that's why we're definitely here, it's a part of why we're here. It's not, what's the phrase? Be all, do all? I don't know. And that's not trying to take away from the beauty of love. It's just, it's a part, a big part, because that's one of the big fucking lessons that a lot of us don't get in this life, is that we're all supposed to love one another. Apply common sense there. Nobody get technical with me. Anyway, so I'm seeing you guys go after and focus on your north node, leaving your south node. I'm seeing success there. I'm seeing you guys not fully heal in regards to matters of the heart. I'm seeing a pause in regards to security and commitment in regards to love. So you guys are at some point going to have to circle back to that and figure out what it is you guys truly want and heal there. Otherwise, I do believe, that's just my personal opinion, I feel like everything's always a ripple effect. You can't just have like everything great in one department, truly healthy, good to go, and then not so much in another department. Right? If you think about it this way, like a store, when you go to like Target or something, it's like you have, actually, I don't know how those stores work. I don't know if they probably all work all over the place. I was going to say clothes people are in clothes and food is in food. Never mind. But my point is that if, let's say, the clothes in Target, like that department looks well organized and clean, but then the food part looks like garbage, it's like, that doesn't look good at the end of the day. Are you going to be like, wow, that was a really great Target? No, you're going to be like, you know what I mean? It's like, I think it was Will Smith that said this, and nobody like fucking start coming at me about Will Smith. Like, this is not that. Will Smith one time said a comment about a movie could be really good or really bad, but if it has a really bad ending, let's just say he said it was a really good movie, but then if it has a really bad ending, you're going to walk away from the movie thinking it was a shitty movie, or you're just going to be like, wow, how could they fuck that up? You know what I mean? So this is something that you guys are going to have to circle back to. So maybe this is what the crossroads is, but I do know that circle, that was definitely a big message, the way it was coming through. And circle stands for spirit, the universe, so to speak. Okay, so I hope that helps. I hope this, resonates with you in some type of way. And I will definitely be doing a tarot reading for you guys, and I'll upload that soon enough. Alrighty, Aquarius. Oh, definitely start planting your seed. Well, not those kind of seeds, unless you want that, whatever. But you guys are the spark of genius. So it's like Jupiter being in Aries. You guys really got to start manifesting and start, just as long as you guys start creating ideas now, then it's like, that's good. That's good enough. The rest will follow. It's like you don't have to actually think of ideas and then start doing it now. You just need to get the ideas going. All right? Okay, cool.